Hello everyone and welcome to day number 13. I have nice cup of tea. I am ready for the next chapter of the journey. Quick recap, my experience bar. Let's see the third tab. Exactly 12 hour and a half in. Average item level 40. Not ideal, not the worst either. I managed to improve some stuff. Completely broke, of course, just 19k bits. I keep some gear on swap. Thankfully I have 11 tinctures, should be enough for the next boss fight. We start with a hero. I think we start with this hero the previous episode as well. Definitely I mitigate damage much better, not so much 10%, 20% life moments. My damage of course is horrible. We reach hated status with the beasts, that means extra spawns. Everything here slaps. We're gonna skip the shrine. It spawns oppressors and these guys are quite pain to deal with. At this point I don't know how wise idea is to deal with the Catonics and the Catonic boss. All of the stuff here are very fire resistant, like a lot. I have to kite. I deal virtually no damage to these guys. Especially the fire enhanced one. I deal like 1k per second. This is according to my math. I have to fight these guys 2 minutes. So I'm gonna skip it. 3 minutes actually. And honestly, if the boss is that hard as well, I just move to ultimate. My resistance is not too good. This guy slaps. Yeah, I deal fair amount of damage to him. It's not that worse like that hero. These projectiles very dangerous. They come back as well, similar to the locker projectiles. And they stay on the field quite long. They don't disappear immediately, so you can get hit at any point. Still very slow battle. Even if I apply everything. These volcanoes are not so dangerous like Gargable ones. They hurt, but not in this insane amount of damage. Usually Gargable can easily one-shot you with one of them, and he spawns two. This guy is just... Usually, in a normal circumstances, this boss is a completely joke. He's very squishy, very easy to kill. Even on a not so optimized character, but our case is not this. We are absolutely terrible, classless build. And I picked the most unfair damage for this. Okay. He got me with this one. Pretty slow fight. Just any catonic area is absolutely pain for this build. Especially I don't have enough resistance shred. Time to equip my experience stuff.
An unfortunate accident, my emperor. I'm afraid my left arm will take some time to heal. Ah, trouble. She and I go wait the void. That's ridiculous. Yes, I think out to I see.
Okay. Where is my medal? Oh, it's here. I almost got heart attack when my medal disappears. Okay. Zero interest dealing with oppressors.
It's good. You're right. Oh.
Okay, this is a good milestone. Level 65. Kovan gear unlocked. I don't have spirit probably to wear this. I need sip of tea after this boss fight. Was very slow. Gonna skip this area entirely, apart from the cultist. There is the kill. Owner with Hyman's chosen. Maybe it's a wise idea to check their stock.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
What they offer. Interesting. But no resistances. Okay, I would say completely garbage. Yep, nothing that worth. What we have here, burn, not interest. Yeah, terrible augments. Vitality chaos, okay, this is interesting. Lighting fire, oh. It's all sad this thing has a attack speed mode instead of casting. Otherwise gonna be very good weapon. Especially the spirit percentage is always welcome. But that requires level 70 and we are far from that. We need some pierce and bleeding over cap to transit to ultimate. Which means I have to shift some devotion decisions. What's my Devil's Crossing? Yeah, it's good to buy their merit. Sorry. So I can scale reputation with them.
More scrap metal. Bring me back.
Easy experience. Okay, this is, I think, a nice helm. Spellbreakers offers nice gear for this build, so it's good to kill them, or at least most of them. Okay, now the big guys come. I think there is no experience for this dialogue, yeah. But anyways, just in case. This guy is very fire resistant. What's the deal with Mammoth? Reputation, terrible. Their XP potions always welcome, but impossible I think on this run. I don't have enough damage to kill the council members. Their passive's gonna ult kill all this. Basically what I do. 36k. Awful. Experience. Going back to the normal gear. I have to watch out when I change the gear. I can easily forget to swap it and get myself killed.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, this is the hood that I want to check. I expect more honestly, but this is very bad. No, the wrong base. Also pretty wrong affixes. Mammut on the other hand, I don't think they offer fire gear, but no life, which is not ideal. This base is actually really good, but this is a very heavy base. No chance I can met the physique requirements. So we are pretty much screwed in terms of gear from now on. I don't have any optimization anymore, and probably I have to cut some physique nodes in the devotion tree so I can grab pierce resistance from the Solern Watcher. All in all, things are really bad, not exactly in my favor. Also, navigating this place is a horrible idea. I need better movement rune. I have to speed up the game. 4 seconds cooldown, it's too long, I think. What we have here, just the basic one, Ashen Waste. Nope, this teleport. So basically I didn't find anything, but I think this dropped more often in FG and I missed that expansion for obvious reasons. So I'm stuck to the bull rush, charging bull, or whatever it calls. I just gonna have a bad time kiting here. It's nearly impossible. What's this totem? Ancient. This is the big guys. We avoid them like a plague. we found another conduit, but suffix is absolutely junk. His attack speed suffix. Yep. Also terrible roll, almost anti-perfect on every roll. We don't like this. I did this detour specially for the dynamite. I have bunch of legendary items that have to be dismantled for materials. We pushing the spirit. I hate this place. Even on a decked out build, I still hate this place. It's so hard to navigate here. It's constantly body blocked and other bullshits. It should be normal houses, not this constantly wooden bridges and that kind of bullshit. Just the navigating is horrible. Well, it's time to buy some tinctures for this fight. I don't want to fight him 20 minutes. Actually, I'll try something else. But no, that tincture is 30-second cooldown. No chance it's gonna improve my damage that much. In the window that I can use it, this is just 8-second recharge. Much fair. Completely broke again. Without the option to farm, I have to do a lot of resource management and a proper one. Okay, that's a lot of damage. So we have to avoid the dodge, the bow I mean, probably the slam. He is very fast. I overstay my welcome there. Definitely a mistake. But it seems the most hurting thing is his projectile. I didn't eat the slam, so I can't be 100% sure. but this shot actually deals the most damage so far. Yep, tax me like 40% of my bar, and probably there is a chance for crit as well. I'm pretty sure. This is a level 70 boss. Okay, this is a very good drop, by the way. Also max row, I think, on the supercharged. Unfortunately, it's not that high. It's 2 levels of physique. This is pretty good drop, by the way. In terms of defensive capabilities, it comes with 8 physical resistance, and because psych suffix solve entirely my spirit problems in terms of equipping gear. Unfortunately, no casting speed, which is gonna hurt my damage, and no fire modifiers, which again is gonna hurt my damage. Equipping my experience boost stuff.
I've spoken with Karini.
Joining the attack. Always ready for that. This is a lot of heroes, a lot of money, and good chunk of experience. Okay, I'll stay on top. I don't see the reason to go down there. There is a reflection mob. I receive these luck spikes from time to time on a very key moments, and it's very high chance for me to lose the character. I don't know if it's my spec. Usually I upgrade the spec. The previous one, the older one, worked just fine, and I can't see the reason the new one is not working properly. Maybe I should take a look. Agal Garas is usually the last hero for this encounter. He is guaranteed spawned. If you never notice. He is vampiric, I think, all the time. These 2 red swords means he steals life with, I believe, his normal attacks only, not the skills, but I can't be mistaken.
The outpost resistance had attempted.
There you are.
Good thing about Malamut is quite short, apart from the last part. It involves tons of easy quests, which I like, especially on a run like this that I am starving for experience. I'm not sure if I want to fight Theodin. I think that should be a lot of time on the clock.
You found any supplies?
I'm already into the schedule. I have 50 minutes by planning elite, but I can cut that at any point and just spend the rest of my leveling in ultimate. I don't even check what's the damage there. I think should be atrocious. So I need proper plan. This guy, they use mirror, and the time fight with them is very slow. You can see the difference between cold mobs and fire mobs. Fire mobs die quite slow compared to the cold ones. This guy slaps really hard for some reason. We are out of tinctures again. Grab the supplies. It's hard to kite here properly, too much density, a lot of mobs, all of them chargers. This is my worst enemies, enemies that are really fast and can reach me before I kill them. Where this guy disappears? That was weird. They just vanished. Oops. Here. Quick swap. Every bit of experience matters. Did I lose? Actually, I don't lose resistances when I do these swaps. Quite interesting. Another big problem that I realized yesterday I don't have damage reduction source. So I really reconsider for ultimate to apply a tuned lodestone to the metal, just to have a damage reduction source against the biggest enemies. If I manage to cap my Aether resistance, which shouldn't be hard. Take the wrong route. This is a shortcut usually if you take the stairs instead of going through the docks. Just keep that in mind if you want to speed up Malmut Act a little bit more. This staircase leads directly to the second supply point instead of looking for it. Dryad Blessing is level up. We got some effigy. Nothing special. Okay, this is a good conduit. I hope for a good roll. Stalwart of Scorching is double magic, I think. But should bump my damage a little bit. Problem with my actual one is it comes with perfect roll on the life, I think. And this one is, yep, this is a low roll. We got fat chunk of DA. Here is a guaranteed dynamite, but Caraxis spawns here as well. It's one of his spawn locations. Also tons of mobs. Gonna try to reduce their numbers. Okay, I eat the whole special attack. This is not good. Ideally, I should take distance from Caraxis, and these in and out attacks, they hurts on the way in and the way out as well. It's one of the most dangerous mechanics in Grimdown. Caraxis disappears as well. This is very strange behavior, I never noticed this before. If you lose the leash range, I never saw mobs to teleport to their original location. They usually walk in or run in. I consider this as a bug. time for okay, of the wolf ring. I should check this one. This is something that we desperately need. Right hound is right bound, sorry, not ideal. But not a bad ring, to be fair. And it's level 70, a high base. Definitely worth keeping. Okay, better offhand. Level 74 base, a lot of spirit requirement. And this is elemental weapon. But I have to change the whole devotions to Kraken. And I'm not sure if I think should be better actually if I switch to hand channeling. I'm not sure if Confederation needs offhand. Okay, that's good. Maybe it's a word to consider that. I'm not sure if I lose life. Nope. It's a more life. Do I really want to swap to hand casting? But I have to rearrange the whole path, which is kinda sketchy with my stats. Very tough decision. There is a easy shrine here. No more tea. This is a bit sad moment. Okay, I have 2 clarity tonics. Do I really want to try this? Cleric of Celerity is actually a good role, even for a white base gauntlets. But just Rovery Hand Guards is just too good. It's a physique, spirit, life. Very hard to replace this. They are easily replaced by their elite version, which comes with a lot of undead farm. Which is easier to do in Ultimate, since the moment I step in Ultimate, the rule that I can't farm in lower difficulties is complete. I never use any high level relics as well, this is complete also. According to epic and legendary items, I use for a short amount of time a grenadier shoulder guards, which I was completely exhausted when I equipped without even realizing. I just stare at them, explain how good is the proc, and didn't account this is an epic item. So I have 1 whip penalty there. Basically, I don't think I take huge advantage of them, and these things can happen as such a challenges, but I consider this as a, I mean, a legit follow of the rule. The moment I noticed that I sold it. So this one is kinda complete. What's left is taking the batch and basically beat the challenge in a 24 hours mark, which I think I might be failed this one. I'm not sure if 10 hours is enough to achieve 30 levels in Ultimate. Usually I am pretty confident if I have a full build, but according to my damage numbers, if I want to speed up, probably I should switch to a two-hand approach with this bad boy. But the tricky part is I can't farm this. Basically, I'll old scale this really quick. Because this is already low level base, is a 50 level base. I think I should have usually. Oops. I should have 5 points for Kraken. Without respecting the whole tree. But You can see how rewardable is Malmut. Below an hour in, and I reached 3 levels here compared to Asterkan Valley and Fort Alkan, which is probably the poor possible map in terms of quest and experience. Okay, I waste enough time with these guys. Time for
This is what the preliminary report
experience shenanigans. Let's grab what we have here. Good news are I unlock Hiram.
Good work out there. You can put on.
Captain Whoop, I was whoop. I'm talking about. Come see what's left.
Also I can buy their writ, but this is a lot of.
See you around.
This is 14k, no chance, so pointless to waste my money. I forgot Yvonne's memory. Beautiful. This is a very rewarding quest, so I'll just go back Crown Hill. Also, I forgot the one-shot chest, and we are definitely skinned. I need this money. I have to restock tinctures if I plan to fight Theodin Marcel, but probably I'll do. I am kinda curious to see if I can kill him. It might be next episode. I think I already approached the 1 hour mark. I don't want to make the videos too long. I have 17 minutes, which is not bad. Okay, I did a mistake. Bro, I hate this place. It's so fucking annoying with these whole stairs and stuff. Getting body blocked in every step. I don't want to aggro. Balaxteria, I think, was the name. Okay. Beautiful. Or spirit. Okay. This is normal mobs, I mean not the giants. It's my size, but they cast a lot of bullshits at me. Okay, this is the medal that we're looking for. But I'm not sure if this is a blitz ability or it's like what I have now. Shouldn't be blitz, I think. There is only one way to find out. But 1 second off of my charge ability is huge improvement. This increased my chances to finish before the 24 hours mark. Very expensive to craft, of course. I have just one of those by opening a treasure trove. Let's see. Beautiful is a rush ability, not blitz. Time to sell some stuff. Gonna keep this for now. Generals of Fortitude. Very good roll, but plain base compared to what I have. This is a fire shield, I think. Yep. But terrible roll. I lose a lot of life with this conduit. More damage though. But I really dislike. I'm just gonna sell it. Okay, we have 9 dynamites. Oh, feels so good to have a movement ability on a 3 seconds. The main problem is my medal is now. I can't change my medal. I don't plan to step in Forgotten Gods. I don't think this expansion worth the time. We deal some chunk of ether damage now, but the most important is the movement and application of our flat damage on impact. More spirit. There is a hero. I'll try my luck. Don't have time for this. This sentinel is very tanky. Usually I kill them for the crystals, but it's not worth it. Ideal moment to buy some tinctures. Speed up the process here. There is a 4 boss fights, Theodin included in that.
See anything you like?
I'll leave 50 as a reserve. Reapply my oil. And I'm ready for action. Another spellbreaker hero. But unfortunately is visible, he carries the Ascendant source, not the conduit. A very sad moment for us. Nope, big guys. First I'm gonna kill Krieg. I know where he is.
Will not make that mistake again.
1 million and a 100. Pretty decent life bar. Thankfully he is very squishy. Of course, at this point we don't want to step on the mines. He's gonna blast with his crossbow ability. It's good to get rid of the turrets. It's gonna activate the crystals. This actually slaps some bleeding damage as well on top. Okay, this is a good chunk of experience. Beautiful. Time to find the other two nerds. They have a lower life bar, so shouldn't be hard to kill them. I don't like the damage that I take here. I think this guy swaps really hard. A really bad roll on the conduit here. All these damaging pulls. Good news are at least I didn't look longer for them. Oops. Let's see how bad is this fight. If it's too bad, I'll just reset and I'll switch to ultimate. Yeah, this is too much damage. Also, all these odds. This is one shot for sure. I can cheese the fight, but the moment he goes out from there will be pain. Big guys also big concern. They are not so tanky. No, damage is too much here. I can fight Diats and Theodin all together. I don't think I can. No chance. I can't waste my time here. I'm gonna skip him. It's not worth the experience that I'm gonna get. Also, there is a high chance for me to die. Better to move to ultimate, save some time for farming routes or something more important than dealing with this guy. At this point, I think Theodin, Korvac, completely impossible. They are possible if you don't do this brutal type of challenge. But at this point I don't believe I can handle them. There is only one quest that I have to finish. I discovered this map, so I'm just gonna pass through the mobs without killing anything. I don't have enough passive damage to kill anything here, so should be alright. It's not gonna count as a experience grind. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can do Black Hierarch dog quest either. This quest spawns really nasty golems. Okay. The door should shut. Or maybe not. First and most important, I want to kill the sentinels so they stop spawning guts. Okay. shotguns. These guys are no joke. At this point my damage is dead. Nullification mobs, just beautiful. Also vampiric. I dodged the orb. This orb is gonna strip all my defensives that were active. Put me in a very bad spot. Every time you hear this dual sound, it's a arcane projectile. Okay, one down. I think dangerous ones are dead. This is a good chunk of life. Vitality suffix on a shield is beautiful. Oh, there is one more wave. Damn it. I think I finished that. See one more. Okay, that's it. Another Venom Spike Graves. Some casting shield of torrents is a casting speed. Rare suffix. So it's worth checking in. If it's the right base, it's beautiful. But first,
Was the mission
getting
back before the city fell?
no chance to kill the council.
See anything you like?
Just forget about it, not enough damage. Gonna keep this weapon as a backup. If damage is too low at ultimate, I have to switch to hunt approach. Vitality, 830 life. This one is of torrents, should be casting speed, but maybe didn't count on a shield. Okay, let's check the timer. Exactly 14 hours in after I close the episode. So this is my target for this difficulty. I have to move on.
Put it to good use.
Let's not sell the medals.
See what's left of my wares.
Very expensive weapons, but I can refresh this guy for something cool. Which I actually consider. Okay, this is actually a good medal. Harmonious of attack. Also experience gain. Thanks to the Imperial Crest base. Actually, we can sacrifice a lot of the chaos resistance, But I can't sacrifice my new movement rune, which I have to reapply again because I sold the medal. Always check your devotions. It's very easy when you have devotion attached to an item to lose it. I have so much half-baked devotions for the resistances and other stuff. This is freeze duration, so I can hit some reasonable crowd control resistances. Apart from trap, I'm pretty much stuck for ultimate. I can't be chained CC'd. Just the skeletal guys attack too. Level 68. Let's do a quick check about the resistance. I think I'll be low on pierce and bleeding, which is not ideal. Yep, terrible, but easy fixable. I have to cut my damage to fix the okay, 78 is okay, not too bad. And this is fixable by retrieve some points and using them here. So I have to retrieve this one because just stats, and I use one more somewhere, this one here, so these two, and I think I'm set for ultimate. Not ideal.
Greetings, child.
This level up, and I hope I'm not gonna lose some items. Okay, I'm on the lower end. 76. I drop some vitality. I drop a reasonable amount of life. So this is huge deal. I can't swap the rings, definitely can't swap. Surely I can't swap the medal, but I'm gonna lose even more life. Things doesn't look very good, to be fair. Gonna check the damage really quick. Okay, damage seems okay. Not much pierce damage in this act. Apart, I think, from the Rift Scourge slicers. So I have to watch out. Might be I can fix this. But I just can't see what I can equip. I don't have resistances on the helm, so might be time to get rid of the armor absorption and stun resistance and get, yep, we have the right base. I think at this point life is more important. I made the episode already too long. But yep, it's time. we lose a lot of utility. I really like my overseer prefix, and it's such a shame I have to lose it. This means we are capped. We can get rid of the tallow on the metal and use something else, and that's gonna be probably corpse dust to cap my vitality. No other option, because this is too much overcap on chaos. I'm a bit sad I'm gonna lose the modifier against Chthonics, but it's a fair trade. Apart from that, we are ready for ultimate. I have to speed up the process. Again, have to stock out a lot of stuff. If damage is too low, I'm gonna switch to two-hand approach. Of course, I don't know, it's very hard to keep the salt. But we'll see, we'll see. I have to switch again some components here. I think I can drop 30 from here and definitely 30 from here, or maybe not, maybe 15. Anyways, this is my experience bar, freshly 69. Also timer 14 hours, I would say. Not gonna count this 7 minutes, not big deal, but 14 hours and 7 minutes. Average item level 40, not major changes apart from the helm. I lose good chunk stun resistance. I lose armor absorption, no more 100, so I'm gonna take more damage from direct hits. And pretty much that's it. Thank you everyone again, see you in the next one.